Hello everybody, back here again for a vlog a day, and today is Wednesday the 2nd, and today was another lovely, gorgeous day to be alive. Got this morning, got a few things done, nothing really important, just kind of life stuff. Decided to head over to Orlando, had to show the house again today, and I don't think it's going to pan out very well. The guy was kind of not in the same ballpark range of world of money-wise, so it is what it is. But hey, we're still in the process of getting it sold. Hopefully that'll get figured out here before too long. I packed up a bunch more stuff at the house, hauled out a bunch more garbage to be picked up, had to call for big item pickup and that, which Karen took care of the calling for me, which was great. I was hoping I was in that time frame where I could meet the garbage trucks. That basically I had enough stuff set up to fill another 2 trash cans, and my goal was to steal the neighbor's trash can across the street, which we done before last week when I was there. And then once the truck went up one side of the street, I was going to grab his trash cans real quick, run them over my garage, fill them up, stick them in the driveway, and hopefully the truck would pick them up as well. And it's what happened last time, worked out really well. Unfortunately, the truck never showed up while I was there. Called Barbara, see if she wanted to bring Wes's sister over to look, see if there's anything in the house she wanted. That didn't happen. I guess they weren't able to meet their schedules up or get their stuff, whatever and whatnot. So went ahead and said the heck with it. Headed on out, had some other running to do around Orlando. Decided to call Barbara as I left to make sure that she hadn't got freed up to be able to come over, and she wasn't able to make it over there. So stormed like hell, absolutely just torrential downpour raining. Last few times I've been to Orlando, it's just been horrendous weather. So it is what it is. Karen's kind of pointed out that fact last few times, even on the bike with other stuff, got chased out of there by giant tornado type weather, like horrendous weather type stuff going on. So it is what it is. Got back home though. On the way home, stopped by Steak and Shake. They messed my shake up like crazy, and like I said, it went cool up, and they took it out in the back end and just like scooped out like a third of my ice cream. There's like some weird yellow crap that I assume was on the scooper they scooped it out with. And I called corporate. I'm like, this is the second time now that we've had this in a row, had a problem with our shakes. And I called and complained, and who knows again. I got an email saying, thanks for the complaint. Without you guys telling us feedback, we can't fix things. But nobody offered me a free shake or nothing, so I was just like, whatever. But it is what it is. So I might be done with Shake and Shake. It sucks because they got the half price like shakes and stuff, and hell, why not? But it is what it is. So I went ahead and said, hell with it, headed out. When I got back home here, noticed the neighbor has a for sale sign in their yard. They finally have it listed with the real estate agents. They've been fixing it back up. They moved out of state and rented it to the people who tore it up pretty good, and they were shitty neighbors. Luckily, they're gone. These neighbors are great. I wish they'd stick around. Their dog barks really a lot, but aside from that, great neighbors to have. They've basically been real super friendly, and everything's good there. But we got the house listed up, so we'll see how that goes for them. Hopefully, it gets sold to somebody worthwhile and not some piece of shit. Or I'm hoping it doesn't turn into a rental is what I really don't want to happen, because rentals a lot of times rent to people and they don't give a damn. So we'll see what happens there. I'm going to look into it. I think they're asking way too much for it. I'm going to look into it and see what the heck happens. We get the house in Orlando sold and that. Maybe we'll become our own landlords next door, so we can control who lives there. I need to get my yard mowed. That hasn't happened yet. I get my kayaks and stuff taken off here. I think I'm going to actually drill some holes in those, but I got to decide to drain the water when they're up on the storage like that. So we'll see if that may actually happen or not. But anyway, went ahead, got back home, got my run. It was still kind of raining. It was kind of cut out most of it. It was just kind of a light rain during the run. Got my run done. Got home, got cleaned up. Ended up having a wonderful little meal, just some, I don't know, frozen meal. It wasn't that great, but it wasn't horrible. So went ahead, that chilled out. Karen talked to an old coworker that I guess is kind of looking for a job. Hit her up a little bit. Hadn't talked to her for a while and whatnot. So she's gonna see what she can't do there. Found a few other things. I decided I wanted to buy a dash cam, I think, for my car for the trip back to Iowa and just run around life. It just runs constantly on loop until something's needed. And there's a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna look into motorcycle ones also and see if I can't find one for the motorcycle. It'd be kind of cool to have. But other than that, pretty much just chilled out. Body's still sore. Cannot wait to get back to Iowa to see my chiropractor and get some adjustments and stuff. Hopefully I can get in there and get that adjustment done prior to my surgeries. That'll be helpful, so I'll feel a little better in the process, but it is what it is. So anyway, that's pretty much all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Thanks for watching.